Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to see creation and configuration of tables in global application and in scoped application. Okay, so let's see how we can create a table in global application. First, we have to check whether we are in global application or not. On the right hand side, on the top in the header, you can see we have this icon, globe icon. If we click on this, we can see our application scope is global. So we are in global application scope. Now we are going to create a table in global application. Click on all navigation menu and in the filter navigator type sys underscore db underscore object dot list in capitals. It will open list of all the tables in new tab. Now this table contains all the tables of ServiceNow instance. Okay, sys underscore db underscore object. So we have used the filter navigator shortcut to redirect to this page, but if you want you can use modules also. So click on all navigation menu and in the filter navigator type tables. Okay, now if we scroll down we are going to see in system definition tables. If we click on this control and click, it is going to redirect to the same page. So you can see sys underscore db underscore object underscore list dot do, and here also the same things. Okay, click on new button to create a new table, and we are going to create a table of employees. Here you can see that application field is auto populated with global application. Okay, and in label we are going to provide the label employees, and as soon as we click outside label field you will see that name field will be auto populated. Okay, so this is the standard. If you are creating a table in global application, your table name will start with u underscore. Now we are going to save this form. So our table is created in global application. Now let's see the configuration of it. So we have columns. These are system generated fields or columns that comes when you create a table in global application. Okay, this is the column label, and let's bring column name also so that you can see what is the backend name or the system name of columns. Okay, so column name, here you can see you can identify that fields which are having sys underscore, it means these are the columns or the fields generated by the system. Okay, so that's how you can identify the fields which are generated from system or which you have created. Mostly sys underscore will be used for those fields only which are generated by system automatically when you create a table. Okay, now we have controls. With the help of this you can auto number. You can see that we have a role, user role, that has been created automatically, and it will start with u underscore employees underscore user. Okay, so the users who are having this particular role will have the access to this table. Now if we scroll down we can see in access controls we have 4 access controls for this table u underscore employees. Now if we open one of them, we are going to see this user role will be available in that access control. Okay, now this is the operation for delete, means who can delete a record in this table. So if a user is having u underscore employees underscore user role, then they are allowed to delete a record in this table. Okay, so we have 4 access control. Operation will be delete, create, read and write, and you can modify it according to your requirement. Okay, now in the next one is that application access, means which application has the access to this particular employees table. Right now you can see that it is accessible from all application scopes. Okay, but they will have only read permission, means they can read the employees records. They cannot create new, they cannot update, they cannot delete. Means if there is a application that is not in global application, that is not a global application, that is a scoped application, then that application will only allow to read the data of employees table. That application scope will not be allowed to create, update or delete a record of employees table. Okay, so that's how you can create a table in global application. Now let's see how to create a table in scoped application. To create a table in scoped application, we have to change application scope. To change the application scope, we have to go back to the home page. Let's close this tab and this tab. Now we are on home page and we are going to click on globe icon, and here we are going to select admin center. Okay, so we have selected application scope as admin center. Now we are not in global application, we are in admin center application. Okay, now let's quickly click on all navigation menu, and here in the filter navigator type sys underscore db underscore object dot list. Same way we have done for global application. Click on new button. But now here if you see that application is admin center. Okay, now we are going to create same table employees. So label will be employees, and if we click outside of this label field, we are going to see that name is auto populated. Now name is auto populated with the scoped name of application. In the global it was u underscore employees. Here it is scoped application name underscore employees. From where you can see the scoped name of application, click on all navigation menu, and here you have to type sys underscore scope dot list in capitals. And if we copy this and paste it in scope field, you're going to see admin center is the application, and this is the scope name. So this will help system to identify that this employees table is in admin center application, is part of admin center application. That's why you can see the prefix of scope is added. Okay, so this is the difference between the names of global application table and scoped application table name. Okay, we are going to save this record. Now you can see that we have system generated fields available here, similar to global application table. We have controls, but you can see we have a user role that is prefixed with scope dot. Okay, scope name of application with a dot. Okay, and in the global application table it was u underscore employees underscore user. Here it is sn underscore admin underscore center dot employees underscore user. And if we scroll, we will have 4 access controls. Means you're going to get 4 access control in this also. And if we open any one of them, So we are opening for write operation. Okay. And you can see that we will have a role of sn underscore admin underscore center dot employees underscore user. So if a user is having this role, they are allowed to update the record of this employees table. Okay. Similarly, this is for create, delete, and read also. Now we go to application access. Here you will see right now this table will be accessible from all application scopes, means a global application record can access this table, but only read access is provided. So if there is a business rule that is written in global application and try to update or delete the record of this employees table, then it will not be allowed, as only read permission is given by default. Okay. Now let's quickly open list of tables. Click on all navigation menu and type sys underscore db underscore object dot list. Label search will be employees. Okay, so we have one table in scoped application and one table in global application. Okay, so this is the end of the video, and we have seen creation and configuration of tables in global and scoped application. Okay, so if you like this video, do share the video with others. Subscribe the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.